She's like trying to sue the Trump administration.
All right, we're live.
Hi, hello, greetings. Happy
What's up,
Friday,
everybody?
ladies and gentlemen?
We got two hats today.
It
Two hats in the
is
house.
February 22nd. This is our 20.
Anthem launch day, guys.
What is
Anthem
this?
launch day.
This is our 24th episode.
28th.
28th episode.
Wow, you're lagging behind.
I'm behind. So I feel like we've been missing doing the thing where we usually say the episode. But anyways, how y'all doing? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy
Friday, everybody.
Happy day.
Busy week, huh?
At
At least work-wise.
It has been a busy week.
It's not been great. It has been. Everything's due at the same time. Everything comes back at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's only 24 hours in one day, so.
Well, let's
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
have an intro. A more
It's the
cohesive
FPS
intro.
podcast. Yep.
Yes. And anyways, y'all know who we are, folks. We are FPS Guides. Our goal is to bring the gaming community together with reviews, guides, news, and clutch plays. This is our weekly podcast where we bring you the latest news, rumors, controversies, and discussions. Here you'll find some facts, some opinions, and a lot of really lame jokes. If you like what we do here, be sure to check us out on fpsguides.com and follow us on the social medias. We are a small but growing gaming community comprised of players both young and old who are just passionate about gaming. If you are interested in becoming a part of the FPS Guides family, or perhaps becoming a content creator for us, please hit us up on our website. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to look us up on Discord. Drop in our Discord and say hello. Maybe play some games together. You know how it is. Hello, Chixie. Hello, Vitamin J. Hello, Division Matrix. How you guys doing today?
Hope
Sig
you're doing well
does
because
need
it's
a hat.
Friday.
I hope you guys are doing good.
All right, so
Is there a problem with the sounds? I guess for
I
Division, there's some problem with the sound.
don't know.
Division, you still can't hear us? Can anybody else?
Yeah, can
Not hear
we get a roll call? Can you guys hear us?
I actually heard it in the other room.
Oh,
So, I think it might just be you, Division Matrix.
sounds good. All right, I guess. Sounds
Okay.
like the mic is under a bowl.
Oh, interesting. I don't
Is it like the
know.
acoustics in the room or something? Does it sound like?
I don't
What does that
know.
mean?
I
Does
don't
it
know
sound
what to do.
Sounds fine for me.
We'll try to.
Maybe Division Matrix is in the middle of a bowl right now.
We'll try to not throw our voices so much, I guess.
Directly at the mic. That's right
Anyways,
there. All right, so
I forgot my shirt today, guys. Sorry.
as you guys know, right? It's Anthem launch day.
It is Anthem launch
but
day.
Before we dive into Anthem and I guess my impressions.
Yeah. We can talk about
Wait, let's
other
yeah.
other things. So,
Move it
what
closer,
have you guys been
backwards.
playing?
Backwards.
Do we
What have you been playing, Captain Stiffy?
Oh, I've been playing the heck out of Metro Exodus, ladies and gentlemen.
Recommend it? Yes, no?
Absolutely, 100%. If you
Alright.
liked any of the previous Metro games, or you like post-apocalyptic games, or you like survival games, or like challenging like shooters, I highly recommend getting Metro. It is a great game. It's got a great story. I am just enjoying every minute of it so far. I probably got about 15-ish hours in it right now.
Nice. How's the pacing feel? Does it feel slow? Does it feel like it's going at a good clip?
It feels
Feels good overall?
it's got a good pacing. I wouldn't say that it's
Okay.
fast, but I wouldn't really call it slow either. I think it's got a good pacing. I think Metro in general was always kind of had a slower pacing.
Is it faster than Red Dead?
Is it faster than Red Dead?
Let's go with yes, because almost everything is faster than
Yes,
Red Dead.
yes, it is faster than Red Dead because it's not a typical open world game, so you don't have to travel to all these
True,
crazy
true.
places to proceed in the story. You have like these mini open world maps and it, although they're pretty large, it's not like dauntingly large.
Okay.
But it's a very cool game. I really recommend it. I thought about streaming it, but then when I first started it up, it was like, yeah, you know what? I just really want to enjoy the game by myself.
Maybe on a second playthrough, you can
Maybe
stream
on
it
a second
and
playthrough.
be like, oh, I did this differently this time.
Maybe I'll just start streaming it like midway through the game. I wanted to savor it. I wanted to savor it alone and play it by myself.
True.
And it's awesome. I love that game so much.
Have you been playing anything else or just that mainly? What about Jump Force?
Jump
You got
Force,
right?
I have been playing Jump Force
Impressions
a
on
little bit
Jump
here
Force?
and there. A little disappointing. I had thoughts leading up to it. It wasn't until like a couple of days before the game actually came out that I'm like, should I buy this right now?
Apple
Should I
price.
wait? It is a $60 game, but it also is a fighting game, and it also didn't receive really great reviews.
No, it did not.
But it is a fighting game. Most fighting games don't really get very good reviews because it's kind of compared against the gaming
That's
average.
true. What
not
price point would
against
you recommend
fighting
buying
games.
it at? Like $30?
I think at where it is right now, probably no more than $40.
Okay.
I'd probably venture further to say 30 is probably a good price. The only reason I didn't wait is because my buddy bought it, and he was just like, "Oh, yeah, you said you were gonna buy it." And I'm like, "Yeah, I said I was gonna buy it, but
I also like to,
I also
review.
like to do my research and stuff, and
True.
that's why I waited to buy it. But he bought it weeks ago or something,
Oh, wow.
and I bought it on the launch day. He got the pre-order package or whatever, but I was just like, I'm not really sure. I don't really want to. I don't want to screw myself. But I ended up buying it anyways. It is fun. It's fun to play, but
there's not a lot
that's
there.
kind of it. There's not a whole lot to chew on.
Ah.
It's just fun to play. Like, the fighting is fun, and that's the most important part. Like, the fighting does feel really good, and there's
Okay.
a lot of cool...
Nice.
There's a lot of cool combos, and it's really easy to get into. Like, you don't need to be like a fighting game master to be able to get into it and start wrecking face.
Okay.
But... the story mode is absolutely asinine. Don't even bother with the story mode. I mean, do story mode so you can get coins to, like, make your personal character, because you have a custom character.
Okay.
I made my custom character look like One Punch Man,
Nice.
and I gave and you can customize their abilities, so I gave all their abilities, like, punching abilities, and, like, fist-type abilities. And so, like I took a lot of the moves from Fist of the North Star
Okay.
and stuff.
True.
So he does
Makes
all these
sense.
different punching
Makes
stuff,
sense.
and yeah, I mean that part's really cool. I do like that. I like that you can make your own character. The customization could be better, in my opinion. I thought you would be able to swap colors out for things,
Oh, it's
but
not.
for a lot you really can't. A lot of hairstyles you can't swap colors out.
Okay.
A lot of
Yeah.
because they're like anime hairstyles. Like, you slap Goku's hair on a character.
That's true.
And then same thing with, like, the outfits. Like, you can't really change the colors a lot and stuff.
True, but overall-
there happened to be a yellow jumpsuit.
But overall, you would
But
say wait on it.
overall, I would
Okay.
say wait on it.
Okay.
I'm not saying that the game isn't fun. It's definitely a good time. But I just think for what you get, it's not entirely a $60 game.
Okay.
But I don't entirely regret it. I have fun playing with my buddy. It was me and my buddy D Poodley. We played it like the day it came out, and I did wreck him like.
Just for the record.
Just for the record, I did school him and sweep him under the rug like no one's business.
All right. What about you, Sig? What have you been playing?
I haven't been playing any games this week.
Been playing Tekla?
I've been playing Tekla. I've also I spent a lot of time. I spent a good 4 or 5 hours working with our network, fixing our VPN and fixing our phone system.
Mm-hmm.
And
The game of life.
the game of life.
playing.
But that wasn't wasted, because I do have something to kind of bring up. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but has your internet speeds been getting faster at home?
No.
I asked that because
Maybe.
I made
Not
some
to my
changes to our
knowledge.
VPN, and normally when I'm VPN'd to the office,
Mm-hmm.
the max that I would get would be like 10 megs
Okay.
down.
What about now?
I was hitting 30, 50 megs.
Oh, okay.
30 by 30 or 50 by 50. And I shouldn't be hitting those numbers on my home internet.
No, we should be like around 10 or something.
You should be capped off at your upload speeds if you're VPN. You shouldn't be able to download faster than your upload speeds.
Okay.
So what I'm only paying for at home is I'm paying for a 50 by 5.
Okay.
And when I do the speed test nowadays, I'm ripping 100 by 80. I'm not paying for that.
Whatever, dude.
Really?
Whatever.
Yes. So net neutrality was fake.
No, it's real.
So I've been out of the loop. I haven't normally, I've always been.
You've been playing
kinda-
Smash though. You've been getting better at Smash.
I've been getting better at Smash, but Pikachu pow pow.
Yeah, he has been getting better. He's been getting better at Smash Bros. It's true.
I don't think I'm the bottom anymore.
No, I don't think you are
What do you
either.
think is? Oh, you don't want to name names. That's
I'll
okay.
name
We don't
names.
have. We
I
don't,
don't want to name any names, Joe.
we all know.
Kixie says I'm 230 down speed right now, bro. I'm telling you, something's popping.
Something's happening.
in the communications world
so-
that we're not privy to. They're doing something. Everybody's getting speed boost, speed
What's going on
upgrades.
here? Someone check Elon Musk's Twitter or something
Some-
like that.
Something's
He's
up.
probably doing some weird
Something
shit.
is up, boys. They don't give away
I'll check
free
when I get
internets
home.
for free.
I'll check when I get home. Maybe
Free
they'll
internets
be.
for free.
I never really felt
At
like
least
my internet
something.
was that much different in the past couple days. I don't know.
You probably wouldn't notice it because if where you're requesting it from, you're limited by the upload speeds of the server you're downloading from, where you're connecting to.
Yeah.
So it's always at the weakest link.
Yeah.
That said, when you unchain all of the links and just see what you're getting, 50 by 5, I should be getting 55. I pulled 100 by 80.
It's not bad.
I was like, what? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I tested it in the office, and we're ripping some crazy speeds too. Anyway, what the heck were we talking about?
What you been
Gaming,
up
I
to?
think, is what we were
Gaming!
talking about. Yeah.
This is good for gaming. This is going to be good for gaming because if these speed increases can will
Is it, if it's like an actual thing or not just some kind of
yes.
glitch in the matrix right now,
Yes. Yeah.
and we'll get some better gaming performance.
Yep.
I'm still limited by my really crappy router. I need to invest in like a decent router because I have the one that Spectrum gave me and it's absolute poop.
Oh.
It's not
Yeah,
good
it's
at all.
garbage.
I'm getting like 7 download speed,
Yeah.
and I pay the decent one. I should be getting, I think it was like
Better than that.
400
Mhm.
is what I actually pay for. But with my crappy router and my and just general crappiness, I'm getting like 15 on a good.
That doesn't sound right.
You're paying for 400
That doesn't
down?
sound
Is that
right.
fiber?
I'm pretty sure it was 400 down. I'm pretty
fast
sure
as
it was.
Hell, dude.
Because the normal the normal Spectrum pack, which was like 100, then I went up and I got the decent one, and I think that was 400.
No way, dude.
I don't know.
I don't know about that. That sounds like a really weird number.
I could be wrong. It could be 200, but either way, I'm getting drastically less than what I'm paying for.
What about you, Mr. Top Hat? Games? Any games that you've been playing this past week?
Over the week,
Yeah, it's toasty in here.
what did I play before Anthem arrived? I've just been diddling around on some PC games here and there, but Anthem is the main thing I want to talk about because I jumped into it last night.
Thoughts?
Initial thoughts. It is
It's a game.
overall relatively fun. That's probably not the most ringing endorsement you wanted to hear, but there are good things and there are a lot of bad things. So before I get into my impressions, we can actually start with the critics that actually do this for a living. And I was looking on Metacritic before the show started.
Hey, we do this for a living now.
No, we don't.
we do it.
We do it.
We do it every
So
week.
Metacritic is giving this a score of 62. That is really bad.
No bueno.
Really, really bad. I think Jump Force has a 62.
Yep.
So let that settle in, first of all.
And that's a fighting game.
Now here's some. I'm gonna run down some game review scores just to give you a little taste. IGN gave it a 6.5, GameSpot 60, Destructoid 70, PC Gamer a 55, The Guardian gave it a 40. Ugh.
Whew.
Now, Eurogamer, GamesRadar, Giant Bomb, they're all in progress, so maybe that'll help the score.
Yeah.
But
right.
the user score is a 3.7. This is terrible. This is really, really bad.
Yikes.
If I were to score this game, I would so far right now give it a 7. I would give it a 7 because I'm in like the beginning-ish parts, and all the reviews that I've heard have said like, oh, the first 6 to 8 hours, pretty good. So I'm still, I guess, in that, I don't know, honeymoon period.
It's
I
like a
guess,
glorified tutorial stage.
but kinda. So
So this is 3.7 out of 10?
yes,
That's pretty bad.
yeah,
really
it's
bad.
3.7 out of 10. Yeah.
And user score is the one I really care about.
Yeah, user score are the
I
ones
care
that,
about the critic score,
Yeah.
but I care more about how the discrepancy between the two. That's what really tells me if the
yeah,
game's
you
good
see
or
like
not.
a high critic score, but like a low user
So an example of this
score.
is like God of War. It's got a 94 on Metacritic. It's got a user score of 92. Like,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
like
Right.
things like they mostly agree that it's well
So
tuned.
Question though, Eric, since with Anthem.
Oh yeah, you guys got questions? Ask me questions.
Yeah, I
I'll
got a
answer your
question.
questions.
The beta.
If you guys got questions in the chat, let me know. I'll answer them or try to as best as I can.
Did they flesh out the story more since the beta, or it's kind of still just the
No
same?
way. It's probably exactly the same. It's been too.
So
it's
in
been
the
too short
beta,
a time.
in the demo, you jump into the story not halfway, but maybe a third of the way.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
So I just got to the part in the story which is in the beginning where you meet the guy that you help out in the demo.
Okay.
So in the demo you meet Matthias, I forget what his name is. I think it's
both,
Matthias.
actually.
So I just ended the mission where I just found him or interacted with him. So
Is
I'm
it enough?
there.
Did they give you enough to give you a reason?
The
to
story
keep playing?
so far is pretty generic. It's mainly just like, oh,
Take it or leave it.
something terrible happened 2 years ago, and you have to redeem your honor and redeem the freelancer name, and you have to figure out, why people don't like you, or why the freelancers are in trouble, or stuff like that. So you have to figure that out. But the way it tells you the story is very obtuse. It's very hard to follow because a lot of the lore and jargon is just thrown at you like you know it already. Because the story jumps forward 2 years, so you're already like a freelancer, an experienced freelancer. So everyone's like, "Oh, you know all this already." So this is forcing me to go into like the cortex or like the journal, I guess.
I hate that.
And just like, fuck, I don't know what he's.
hate
What
that.
is this term? I don't remember
like
this.
that.
And then I have to go into the cortex, look at the term, read the lore, figure out what's going on, because they throw a lot of the exposition at you like you already know, which I'm
Yeah.
not a huge fan of.
I'm not a fan
but
of
I
that.
understand that because it's a 2-year jump
Right.
in story.
Right.
The characters so far,
could've-
some of them are
They
okay.
could have done it better though.
Some of them are okay. Owen's cool. You meet him. He's really cool. I like him. The dialogue is all right.
It's a little
The
cheesy.
acting is okay.
It's a little cheesy. From when I played the demo, it seemed kind of cheesy.
It's it's a little cheesy.
Like I don't know, like I'm talking like 90s 2000s like action movies with their like cheesy one-liners and strange jokes.
One dialogue I did not like was from Prospero. He's kind of like the store guy. He has like the storefront, and he's like, "Yeah, man, you always want to make a statement with your javelin. Always look cool." And I was like, "You're fucking feeding me microtransactions right now. Like, that's what you're doing. Like you're literally just saying buy microtransactions. That's what you're saying to
some
me."
dope skins on your thing.
Yeah, like that's pretty much like what he says. So it's really quiet too. And like I was watching Skillup's review. I'd recommend checking that out. He said it was like deathly quiet in Fort Tarsis, and I was like, oh, let's see. It's pretty quiet. Like I remember
it's
in Mass
supposed to be a
Effect when
bustling city,
when you're
yeah.
going through the Citadel, there's like things happening. People are hanging out. They're having conversations. Like I'm walking past people and I'm looking at them, and they're just like, if you guys are just staring at each other, not saying anything. That's just them staring at each other.
They're just like staring at
It's just
each
like,
other.
what are
It's
you
like-
doing? You're not doing anything.
Everyone's having a staring contest.
So there's some conversations here and there, but
Not a fan.
it's not
Not a fan.
it's not compelling. The story so far isn't that compelling
Not
to
a
me.
fan. Would you have gotten the game if you couldn't have gotten it for that deal?
No.
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 So it was really the deal.
So I
that
got
the
a
game.
buy two get one free like deal at Target.
That Target deal we talked about like
Yeah.
a week or two ago.
Yeah. So I got this game for like $40, which is fair in my opinion. I would not pay more than $40.
No way.
The positives of the game, the world is absolutely gorgeous. It's ridiculously good looking. However, a lot of the areas are the same. Like there's one map. Just imagine like Florida as one map, and everything takes place. A lot of it in like Central Florida, and then sometimes there's places outside.
Right. Like a lot
so
of them.
a lot of the map is the same. There's some like swampy areas, some cave areas, some underwater areas, but
Right. But
a lot of it does look the same.
Most of the missions take place in the same
Yes,
areas
a lot
of the region.
Every single mission I've played so far has been get this thing, move it to this thing, guard this thing, wait until I do this thing, fend off enemies. That's been all of the missions.
And I get a feeling that's basically.
I'm pretty
all
sure
it's
that's gonna be the whole entire game.
That's basically it. I think once you've experienced the first hour or so of the game, you've kind of experienced everything the game has to offer besides.
So I want to talk about combat now, because combat is cool. Flying around, it's cool.
That was fun.
The javelin suit, it's cool. It's very cool, actually. Combat, a lot of people are complaining that they don't understand the primer or combo system because the game does not explain it to you, actually. Just don't be dumb. I don't know. Like, if you freeze an enemy
Combo, and then you
you
explode
smash
them.
it's a combo.
Boom.
Like, I don't
There you go.
like a lot of people are saying like,
Just
oh, it doesn't explain it to me.
Think
It's
about
like,
it.
come on, like
Just think about it. Come on. You've played
Yeah.
video games.
yeah. So combat's fine. Enemy AI is terrible. It's dumb, super dumb.
They're just bullet
They're,
sponges, aren't
yeah,
they?
they're just bullet sponges. They're just walking towards you. There's some changes occasionally of the enemies they throw at you. Sometimes they'll be an aerial enemy. Sometimes they'll be like a bigger, tankier guy,
Yeah.
and then the little dudes. So sometimes you have to deal with that.
Yeah.
So definitely play this game with people because I'm playing this solo right now, normal, and it's tough. It's really tough.
You're not matchmaking with randoms?
I wanted to try how hard it was to see solo first.
Do you think it's manageable by yourself?
Not I would say no. Not
gracefully?
at normal difficulty.
No.
On easy difficulty, yes. On normal difficulty, I would say no.
Yeah.
So definitely matchmake.
It's just that kind of game.
The loading screens, people have been complaining about, and the technical issues. The loading screens haven't been terrible for me because of the day one patch, and the reviews that came out were before the day one patch. So that's why their loading screens have been way more. But I have like timed it to be like a minute at one point. I was like, oh. So they can last anywhere from 5 seconds to 60. So it's pretty. It's got a lot of work to do. It's got a lot of work to do. It just needs more diversity, and the story isn't that compelling. So I'm still gonna play it. Obviously, I'm still enjoying it. It's fun to play.
Yeah.
I told my buddy Dan that if he gets it, it would be a blast to play. Like it'd be cool to squad up and play.
Yeah. No, it would be definitely that.
But
kind
as a
of
solo
game,
experience, it's not gonna be good.
Yeah, I think that's just the kind of game it is.
Those are my-
Just
You're back. Is it a buy?
It's not at full price. It's a
Nope.
sale.
I wouldn't
Wait
spend
for
over
a sale.
$30.
I would not
50%
spend
off.
more than
Is it a buy at 50% off?
50% off? Yeah. I
Okay.
would say if you're gonna spend 40 or under, sure.
Okay. Cool.
So those are my
I would
kind of
venture to say it wouldn't even. It's
impressions
not even
on
going to be
that.
worth $30 in a year, though. I think it's going to be one of those games that may plummet in price unless they institute some major fixes or enhances to the gameplay.
I'm not sure.
it could happen. I mean,
They have
it
a long
does
roadmap,
happen.
though.
It does happen where a year later the same, like it happened with Destiny. Like Destiny a year later was not anywhere near the game it was when Destiny launched.
That's true because
And it was
this
much
already
better.
has post-launch content scheduled for March.
So it's possible it could be instituting a lot of fixes and hopefully
it's definitely
making
going to
the
be
game
better
much
6 months
better.
from now. This game will be better 6 months from now due to
So-
patches, updates, more content.
And so I guess
So there you go, folks. Wait
About
6
the-
months. It'll be cheaper. It'll be half price, and it'll be better.
we'll update our review in 6 months.
Impressions, I guess.
We'll update our impressions in 6 months. Has it improved? Is it really better? Is it still worth the price?
But
We got to do news though. It's
we do have to
going
do
in
news.
20
There is
minutes
some
in.
cool stuff to talk about.
There's some very interesting things that happened around this week. So you finished talking about
I did,
Anthem and the bug patches and stuff.
Yes. Oh, another thing I do want to complain about that I really don't like about the game, is that there's no gear loot drops. If the loot drops, there's no gear.
What do you mean?
It's all inscriptions or sigils, which is basically like, oh, do more of this power, or do more of this ability, or help this ability out. Use more cooldown, stuff like that. There's no gear. The gear is in the store.
You gotta buy it.
You have to craft it, buy it.
Wait, so guns?
And that's it.
The guns don't drop and stuff like that. Like you don't get like a machine gun from like a random drop during a mission.
No, you get weapons,
Oh,
but
okay.
gear. You don't get.
what do you mean
armor?
gear?
I guess armor, I should say. Like armor pieces. Those aren't dropped by
remember that
enemies.
from
You
the
do
demo.
get loot though.
I don't. Oh, I mean like the armor pieces. They're
Like-
not aesthetic, right? They're like actual gear changes, like your ability changes and stuff like that.
No, like-
I don't know. I don't
So
know
okay,
what
so
it is.
here, I'll explain it this way. There's no armor drops. There are ability drops, which means less cooldown for this ability, do more damage on that ability. That's
Okay.
cool. But you can't view them, and you can't view your inventory or change anything while you're playing.
Until after the mission.
Until after the mission, where you go back
And
to
you
the
go
fort
back to
and
the
then change
fort,
everything.
yeah.
So once you
I
go
remember
out, you're out. You can't change anything about your loadout.
You just get like a
which I don't
notification
like.
saying like you
Don't
picked
like
up
at all.
a thing. It doesn't even tell you what you picked up. It's just like you
It does
picked
not.
up-
It does not
you
tell you
picked
what
up a
picked
thing.
It just says common item, rare item, epic item. It just doesn't tell you what it is,
Yeah.
which I don't like.
So that could be a little potentially annoying because if you're trying to farm for a
because
certain
that
thing,
enforces the grind
yeah,
more.
and
'Cause
for,
you have to go back
you have
out.
to finish
Yeah.
the mission
Yep.
before you even figure out if you got the thing you're trying to
Yes,
get,
that's correct.
which
That's
is
correct.
super annoying.
Whack. Weak
So-
sauce.
All right, weak sauce. Moving on.
All right, moving on to actual
Uh,
news.
Let's see. You want to talk about this Google thing?
Oh, sure. Google. So GDC, Games Developers Conference, is coming up in March. I think it's the 18th, around there. 18th to the 21st, I
Will it be
think.
near us? Can we drive to it?
It's in San Francisco.
Oh,
I'd say that's a no.
scratch that.
So Google is to reveal something big that will launch them into the gaming world during GDC. Now there's rampant rumors going around about this. Some of them are going to say, oh, hey, it's that game streaming service that they did with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's going to be like a more beefed up, almost ready to launch version of that. Or some people have been saying that it's hardware. Some people think Google's going to bring a box,
Like an
gaming
actual
box,
device.
to GDC. Yeah.
Bro, I don't think Google does hardware good.
But I agree with you. So that's why what I think is that it's going to be some sort of updated Chromecast-like thing where you can stream games using that little like stick device, maybe. So that's what I think it is. What do you think Google should bring up?
I think
Because
they're
if
gonna-
they're going to launch into gaming, they need to make a noise for themselves. Like be like, hey, we're doing this.
I am so hating that we didn't get approved for the Assassin's Creed demo.
Yeah, because they give out free copies to everyone who.
Yeah. Well, I didn't care about the free copies. I just wanted to see what the hype was about, and everybody that's tried it was just amazed. It's one of those like aha moments, or
Yeah.
one of those mind blown moments
Like,
where you're
revolutionary to the
Yeah.
that they were playing such a graphic intensive game through a
streaming.
stream.
I think it's going to be like a beefed up, souped up version of that.
Right. And the way they did it and the way they surprised everybody, I think if they're gonna come out and finally just offer it to the public and just maybe show new games, that'll be wild. If they do it, you know what? I was an early adopter to the Google Nexus One, that Android phone,
Mm-hmm.
and
Not good.
I was let down. It was just buggy. And then I bought the Chromecast when it first came out. They just don't do hardware too good. They're a bunch
have-
of software.
they have
geeks.
good ideas,
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
It's just they can't fully realize it.
Right. They have the Google search engine. Why did they not do Alexa? They should have just had Google. They should have been the first one to do it. I'm using Alexa now to search for my couch.
Okay. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
There will come a time where people
I
will
don't
be
know.
like, Alexa, order some. We're out of frozen dinners. Order some frozen dinners.
Do that now. Dude.
we do that.
But
now.
that was Google's market. It was so easy for them to create a device, but they got beat to the punch. I don't like their hardware. It's
so
a
you
long
think the
way.
streaming software could be like really good?
Heck yeah.
Might be bad though.
Anything software wise, they just knock it out of the park.
Mhm.
Hardware wise, they find ways to F it up
So you
every
think
time.
if what they reveal is like a streaming console, like how Xbox is gonna make one, if they have like a streaming console, it might not be good.
I hope they don't do a streaming console. I would prefer them to require
make
require you to play those games through a Google
For like a
app
software,
or
like a
launcher or
program,
something.
or
Yeah,
something like that,
yeah,
like
yeah.
a launcher.
Or even the Chrome browser.
Mm.
Or
Maybe.
Or they might even unveil a new OS. I've been hearing rumors of that.
Ooh,
the Google
maybe.
OS, like something a little bit more.
What about like a gamer focused OS?
It would have to be gamer focused if it's
Yeah.
at GDC.
Yeah, it's at
so
GDC.
Whatever it's gonna be, it's gotta
Well,
involve games.
We'll let you know once we find out.
We'll
March
see.
something.
Don't speculate
18th, I
at this
think.
point, folks. Let's see. Let's move on. We got some Call of Duty Black Ops 4 news. The new Grand Heist update went live on Wednesday.
Yeah.
We got some new content. This comes to us from GameSpot.
Thank you, GameSpot.
There's a new specialist, the Outrider. She was actually from one of the older Call of Duty Black Ops. She's got like a bow, an arrow.
I'm
that shoots
glad you
exploding
know way more
bolts.
about this than I do, because I
crap.
don't.
Yeah. No,
I just put this on there because it was news, but
Yeah, no, she. I think it was from. It was one. I think it was like the last Black Ops where there was more of like a hero shooter or something like that. And it was kind of weird. Like
Okay.
this one's kind of like a hero shooter too, but like the one previously, they also did that. And one of the chicks, her ultimate was like a bow that shoots exploding arrows and stuff. And so I guess that's who she is in here. You're also getting a new multiplayer map mode called One in the Chamber. a multiplayer mode called One in the Chamber. I think I know what that is. I think they've had that mode before where basically everyone dies in one shot, but you only get one shot.
Wow, how original.
Yeah. So, obviously.
How did you know about it? You played it?
I knew who the Outrider specialist is because I played in the older Black Ops.
You know what? My wife asked me the other day. She asks, basically, essentially, how we curate our punch list.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, how do you guys know a little bit about everything? She's like, do you only talk about items that you know about?
Generally.
Or do you just grab items and then...
Not all the time.
Generally.
Not all the time.
We try. I try to like the Google thing. Like I don't really know anything about that, so Eric's the best one for that. But like Call of Duty Black Ops, I know Eric doesn't really play Black Ops, but I have, and so I feel like I might know more about.
It's
it.
more just what's interesting. It's just what's interesting.
It's just
and
what's
happening.
interesting.
I just find it a little bit, I'm amused the fact that we have a
always
little bit to add on
It always
anything,
happens.
no matter what the
I
topic
always figure
is.
something
Well,
out.
that's what we try
yeah.
to do. We try to bring all the news to everybody.
Yo, challenge, put it out there. Try to stump us.
I
Chat,
also-
ask a question to stump something that we've never played. It's got to be tech related or gaming related.
I am a world-class bullshitter. I do have
That too.
a doctorate in bullshittery.
That too.
So there's that. Let's see. Is there any other?
Yeah, but did you see they added loot boxes?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, they did
For
add
Black
loot boxes. They
Yeah.
added loot boxes. Then they said they weren't, and they didn't add them in at launch. But everybody who knew more than the average bear
Knew it was coming.
Knew it was coming.
Now, I want to preface that the developer, the lead developer, I think his name is like Vanderhaar or something, I forget, that he's being, a lot of mud is being thrown his way. He's like, you're a liar, because he went on Game Informer and said there wasn't going to be any loot boxes. However, he after came out and said, when I said this was, to my knowledge, there was not going to be any loot boxes. So, to me, this is saying Activision's going above the developer and being like, we're putting this in.
They're even keeping it.
So they're kind of leaving the developers, like, throwing them under the bus a little bit.
They're even keeping it a lot of the stuff internal. They're not even telling it. They're not even telling everyone.
Like
on the
Activision,
team.
what my theory is, Activision went to this guy and was like, we're adding loot boxes. And he's just like, but I said that there wouldn't be any. And then they're just like, we're adding loot boxes.
That's whack. Yeah.
So I kind of feel bad for that guy. He's getting a lot of hate online.
He's getting a lot of shit, and
it's really unfair because
you know the internet. I guarantee he's gotten some death threats.
So yeah, he has.
So yeah, sorry about that, sir. I apologize on behalf of the
Gamer
gaming community who like to jump the gun without looking up their proper research. So
Which is all
sorry for
everybody.
that. That's a lot of people on the internet.
EA's they've been closing.
Well,
they've been closing
what?
locations. I just saw pulled it up on Reddit a few minutes
Oh,
ago.
you did? EA?
Yeah, EA.
Closing studios?
Let me see.
I did not hear about that. Well, so
Here,
they're
you-
closing studios and laying people off.
Look,
Yeah, and their stocks have been taking a beating.
Hell yeah, it has.
We could talk.
Here, massive
Alright, you-
layoffs at EA's Australian studio.
Oh,
That was 3 hours
Australians
ago on
did.
Reddit.
Yeah, but Australia doesn't even exist, dude. So Australia's not a real place.
God damn.
It was.
dude.
Australia's a hoax.
Wow.
Made up by the
It's not
government.
even a landmass.
It's a hoax made up by the government. The Illuminati wants us to think that Australia's a real place.
So, continuing on with these loot boxes, I want to
Oh.
mention that they're particularly dirty because they're just better versions of crates in the game. So I'll give you an example. A crate offers you a chance to have a weapon. Let's say weapon X.
and it has like some properties
And it's
to
got,
it, like
and it's like,
it's pretty
pretty good.
accurate and stuff.
So that's in the crate. In the loot box, which has 3 crates in it.
Yeah. Has
It
3
comes
crates
with,
in it.
Yes, it comes with 3 because you get a weapon in each one, so you get a better chance.
So, okay.
So the loot boxes have more weapons, and they're the better version of the weapons in the
Wow.
crates. So the only way to get the best versions of those weapons are in the loot box.
So you can't get them
And
through just a normal
so
crate.
those additions to the weapons are be like XP booster. I don't know,
Does-
less damage when sliding.
That's yeah.
Which is,
yeah.
you know what that means? Pay to win, baby. That's all.
Pay to win. Pay to win. There it is. We knew it was coming.
So do not support Activision. If you are still enjoying the game, more power to you. But
Yeah, great. But
Activision's really kind of doing the developer dirty here.
I think
really dirty.
I think the blackout version's fine because you can't bring in custom weapons as a blackout version. So
That's true.
Blackout
That's true.
is good, but playing on the multiplayer
That's
that
true.
sounds like absolute.
All right,
butt.
you
That
want to
sucks.
talk about some Jump Force? Mr.
Yeah,
Man?
we'll talk about Jump Force.
You
and,
want to say anything?
We'll talk about Fallout
Or
as well.
about anything?
Yeah.
I've said my piece.
Any thoughts?
On what?
Just chime
I
in
don't know.
whenever.
In general.
Yeah, I just chime in whenever.
All right. he just pumps in and like, all right, let me just say my piece and then pump it out. Let's see. We got the first DLC for Jump Force. It's actually adding 9 new characters, which really caught me off guard. Because usually when fighting games add new characters, it'll be like 1, maybe 2 or 3, like maximum. But these guys are adding 9 new characters
For a total of?
for a total of a lot. I don't remember how many
I think
characters
is
there are.
it 40?
There's
49 now
think
with the DLC.
With the DLC
I think
would
it'll
be
be
like
49.
49 characters.
Ish.
There's a bunch of characters, so this is pretty cool. We have no idea what these characters are going to be. I have some speculations, though. There might be more characters coming to us from Black Clover,
Cool.
My Hero Academia, and Fist of the North Star, because
That'd be cool.
those, all of those in the game, all of those shows only have one character. So you only can play one character from each of those shows
Oh, okay.
in the game. So if they're going to add new characters, they would probably add it from this one. Because I swear to God, if they add another Naruto character, I'm calling the cops. Because I want another fucking Naruto character in there.
Hey, question for y'all. When is too many characters? When do you have too many characters?
There's not
Never.
too many.
There's never
No.
too many.
There's too many.
No.
in
There's,
Smash.
there's over 100
Nope.
characters
There's
in
too
Smite. No one thinks there's too many
Nope.
characters. It's all.
Look at Smash
More
Brothers, dude.
is
There's
always
75 characters in Smash Brothers.
that
You
just
can
gives.
have too many, man.
No.
There's-
way, no.
It's a
I
thing.
disagree.
It is a
disagree.
thing, guys. I'm telling you.
I
it's a
disagree.
thing.
As long as the characters are balanced and they fit well, there's no issue there. Now, if you add in like one character that's just objectively superior than the other ones, then yeah, that's don't add that one in there. But the amount of characters,
Wow.
I think more is always better.
There's got to be somebody in chat that agrees with me. You
No.
you can have too many
I
characters.
don't think so.
There's got.
Dude, there's going
I'm
to
gonna
be
give you an
100
example.
characters in Smash.
That's too
my
many.
prediction.
That is
no
too many
way,
characters.
dude. No way.
Dude, come on.
No way, dude.
Dude, no, I just completely disagree.
Well,
Well,
in sports,
hopefully
when you
it'll be
add
cool.
too many teams, too many expansion teams, it just like dilutes. It dilutes the leagues. When you add too many characters, it dilutes the
We'll see.
significance of each
We'll
character.
see. We'll see what happens with Smash when they add 20 more characters.
Tight.
All right, you want
Let's
to
see.
talk about Bethesda and how they're
Oh,
effing
yeah.
up as usual?
Again?
Something else happens.
Hey, last
Uh,
week
I thought we made a vow to stop talking about Bethesda.
Yeah, but this was kind of funny.
Okay.
Did we not talk about them last week? I don't think we did.
No, they did some shit last week. What did they do?
Oh,
We'll
so-
go through this relatively.
Yeah, we'll
quickly.
this
It's like
quick.
a-
This isn't major news, but it was kind of a funny thing that happened to some people, and I thought it was funny. Let's see, Fallout 76 player actually gets completely shafted by Bethesda.
super shafted.
This player played over 900 hours and went onto Reddit showing an email that they got from Bethesda notifying them that their account was banned until the next patch. The reason?
Lol.
He had too much ammo.
Lol.
Apparently, his account was flagged, and the user was accused of exploiting a duplication glitch, but he acquired the ammo legitimately. He claims the numbers in the email are wrong, and he believes that the algorithm that they use to count the amount of things you pick up might count the total things you pick up, not what you currently have. Because he went on to say, I don't have 100,000 of anything. But in the email, they say like, "Oh, you have over 160,000 shotgun ammo
Oh,
and
they're
over
just
170,000 of rifle ammo,"
They're just
and
missing
he's
out.
just like, "I don't. That's whack." And it's just it sucks, and it sucks to be that
Damn.
person, especially since they put 900 hours into the game.
They should give him everything
Like,
for free.
Yeah, seriously, they should. If he even has that much ammo, let him freaking have it. He obviously deserves it. This guy, and even developers in the game, because the developers in the game would go on to the Reddit that this guy was on, and he was talking about the things that he would do because he had so much ammo and he got it all legitimately. He would go and like put ammo in places like massive stockpiles of ammo in a place in the world, and then put it on Reddit and be like, "Hey, go to this crate next to this car, next to this building, and you'll find a bunch of shotgun ammo
Nice.
or something like that."
So he was giving it out to people.
He was just giving it out because he had so much, and then
and he earned it.
and he earned it legitimately. But
Okay, so this is basically the Robin Hood.
Yeah.
One of the few people that actually love the game.
Yeah.
And Bethesda kills him.
yeah, kills him. Now it's
is
not
brilliant.
it's
That's
not
humor,
confirmed.
bro.
This if this story has evolved at all, and if Bethesda rescinded his ban, I don't know.
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
know. It might have been a short-lived thing. I don't know. But the fact that it happened in the first place
That's so.
really sucks, and it just goes to show that the Bethesda's anti-cheat software and a lot of their design choices when it
Bad.
comes to their game are just not good. They
Bad.
don't. they have these obvious flaws.
Is this user's gamer tag public?
It was on the
It was?
on the article, but I didn't write it on here. But yeah, so sorry that person. Hopefully
Man.
you get your game back. And
I actually like the game.
yeah, she likes the game, so it's
What
like
do you mean, well, that likes the
900
game?
900 hours, dude. It didn't even come out that long ago.
Oh my
Yeah, man, that's
That's
like,
a long time. Like, dang, this dude must have been playing like nonstop every day since the game came out. So
Yeah.
sorry, buddy. Hopefully you get your shit back. Moving on, there's a Red Dead 2 update. Brings some PS4 time exclusive content and other fixes coming to us from GameSpot. Thanks again, GameSpot.
Man, GameSpot killing it.
Well, GameSpot is killing it this week. Let's see this open target races. Variants of the target races also added to the update.
So basically,
those
like
target races.
the target races are you're on a horse and you shoot targets. But
Okay,
this
that's
is
what
an
I
open target
expected
race,
it.
so you have to shoot the targets as well as stay on like a certain path.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's like a little
So
competition thing,
yeah, there's that.
whatever.
New melee weapons. They got a cool jawbone knife, which is super cool. It's like the hilt of the knife is actually a skull.
It's
and
actually a
holding kill.
jawbone.
It's cool.
That's cool. That's cool. I like that.
You got new challenges, new showdown modes, new clothing, new weapons. There's a new mode. I think it's like I forget what it's called actually, but it's basically like a gold-plated armor mode where someone has a gold plate of armor on and you have to kill them, and then if you kill them, you get that armor. So it's a little variation. So if you guys are still playing Red Dead 2, keep having fun, I guess. Like
Yeah, I died off of that.
Red Dead
game.
2 is for hunting. I agree with you.
I died
agree
off
with
of that
you.
game a lot quicker than I thought I was going to.
Yeah, I knew as soon as the online launched, I'm like, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing.
It's-
After 50 hours of the campaign, I'm good.
I just didn't really feel like into it.
Then our next news story here, Dreams gets an early access period. Thank God. This game was teased at the launch of the PlayStation 4. Like, this game is still in development. Early access is gonna be $30. It's gonna start in the spring, only for PlayStation because it's an exclusive. Now, not all features will be present though. However, you can stream, share, teach, create, and collaborate with others as much as you want during the early access period. Now, if you're a creator, you should get this. Seriously, get this thing if you're a creator. Have you guys seen gameplay of this game?
No,
It's wild.
I think it's like
It's wild.
I think it's like Project Spark, where like you can make games.
Yes,
basically.
you can.
Yeah,
It's like Little
I've
Big
heard of
Planet.
it.
It's by the same people.
Okay.
But like, I think your son would be really into this thing because like, does he like to like make music and just create?
Oh
like,
yeah, he
things?
loves
Like, that's
rock
when you
band.
can like make games.
You can
so.
make anything. You can make anything.
You make a shooter. Like, you
Yes,
make, like
you can
a,
make anything.
Like a
Okay,
hack and
and
slash.
The
like a-
only okay, so
no.
the
To
only
clarify
the
what
only
you just
games that you
said.
can't make.
Do you have to buy early access to be a maker?
Okay, so early access is just like a period for the game for fans to like be like, hey, I like this, I don't like this, fix this, I like this. But if you buy early access, when the game comes out fully, you have it already.
Yeah.
I'm still a
you
bit
can-
lost.
Okay.
Do I
the
need to buy it
point-
early in order to?
The point of the game is to make other games.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
the whole
not. It's
game.
not an exclusive purchase. That is the game.
That's the
it
game.
lets you make games.
All right, so there's no urgency to buy.
Yeah, there's no
early
urgency to
access.
buy it right
no,
now.
early access is just because it's such a unique
Just lets you
concept.
play it earlier.
Okay.
Because it's such a unique game that they want people to play with it first, so they know how to fix it for others
Yeah.
when it fully launches.
You know, like-
Which I think is a really good idea.
No, I always just the way I process that if I want to make stuff, I gotta get early access.
No.
Okay.
The early access is basically a broad term for any game that is released before a slated launch date,
Uh-huh.
and it's not completely finished, but
But
you
like-
still have to pay for it.
This is
So
truly
like PUBG was in early access. You had to pay. You had
Yeah.
to pay for PUBG, but technically it was still like a
In progress.
like a post beta type deal.
Right. Typically, people buy that because they want
Yeah.
bragging rights. Oh, I've already played the game, or
Yeah.
they want to stream it before everybody else, or
They
give everybody else.
or some games just stay in. Some games just stay in early access like indefinitely. So
But
they
for
just
the
wanna play it.
for the specific example of Dreams,
Uh-huh.
is there any other tangible benefit to pre-ordering this for my son?
Probably not.
I still have the same power to create stuff.
Probably not.
Okay.
You would just
no.
you
Okay.
you
So-
may get some kind of little exclusive thing for paying it
They'll be like,
earlier
oh,
from
thank
the
you for
developers.
buying early access.
Thanks
Here's like
for
a
buying
skin.
early access. Yeah, here's the thing. You know.
But like I've watched gameplay of this. It is mind blowing. It is like visual programming. It is wild as hell. Like I can't even explain it to you. You just have to watch it. But I think Caleb really like this, especially. I don't know if you have a VR set. You probably don't. But like, you can use this in VR, and when you're creating things, you can use
create the
motions.
world?
Yeah,
What?
you create the
Yo, that's
settings,
sick.
You create
characters,
everything. So like,
enemies,
Like Doctor Strange.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's it.
whatever, anything you can imagine, you could.
And
Yo, that's
anything.
sick.
And like, it's so helpful.
You're like
for,
God.
It's so helpful for developers because like. When developers use their tools, it's like, oh, I have to use a slider. Oh, I have to hit back. Like with this, with the VR motions, you can just do a motion, and then that motion can be like the undo button, and since you're moving
You
like this and
you, like,
stuff,
make
you
stuff
can
like
just
Tony
make
Stark
everything
and
so
stuff.
fast.
That's sick.
It's so
dude.
sick, dude. Like
Yeah.
seriously, get this if you're a creator.
It's
or
gonna be
interested in
it
any
is interesting.
way.
Bro, when they hook it up to our spine and we can like think things and just manifest it.
Oh, yeah.
That's a little too far.
Yeah,
Hold on a second.
When we're like our consciousness is like jumping into the virtual world, I may call it quits. I don't know. That sounds scary to me.
All right, next thing we gotta mention
next
to you
thing.
guys
for
is
the Nintendo of America
Yep.
president, Reggie Fils-Aime actually announces his retirement this week.
let me repronounce that for you.
Fils
because
Aime?
It's no, it's Fils-Aime.
Fils-Aime?
Fils-Aime.
He's
All
not
right.
Japanese.
Screws me.
He's Haitian actually.
Yeah.
I actually looked it up because that name is so weird.
No, I didn't know. It seems Frenchish.
But yeah, he announced his retirement.
Yeah,
but
he announced retirement this week. This is going to be in April. He's going to be retiring after 15 years with the Nintendo America branch.
good work, man. Good work.
He's considered one of the driving forces for revamping Nintendo's image in North America.
Yep.
He's totally loved by the nerd world for his dedication to gaming and gamers. He definitely will be missed. I mean, he's had a meme after him. If you've ever seen the, God, what was it? It was he did like this. I'm brain farting right now. I'm sorry.
Look it up, Reggie Fils-Aime meme.
Yeah, there was a meme he started doing, and it kind of like became like an actual thing.
He's a cool dude.
He's people dubbed him the Reginator.
Mhm.
People dubbed him they dubbed the Wii the Regolution because the Wii kind of revolutionized the Nintendo gaming as far as like mainstream
Yeah,
goes.
What was 15 years ago? 1995?
What?
15 years ago?
Or 2005?
15 years ago. We're in
2004.
2019.
2004?
2004.
2004. That's when he took over as president.
Yeah, that's when he took as president as the Nintendo of America.
Nintendo of America, yeah.
Nintendo of America.
Nintendo of America.
Yeah.
Oh, so he didn't really have too much say in the direction of Nintendo.
Yeah, and as far as the direction goes in the Western world, he actually absolutely did. And
So, you know what, man? Enjoy your retirement, sir.
enjoy it. You deserve it. Thank you for all your hard work.
All right, you want to talk about Overwatch?
Yeah.
New map?
We got a new Overwatch map. Paris going to go live.
If you're
with
still
an
playing
update on
Overwatch, there you go.
Also bring some bug fixes because apparently there are still bugs in Overwatch.
Did you,
I don't know.
did you say if you're still
If
playing?
you're still playing,
I still play Overwatch. Overwatch is fun, but it's just kind of a game you just pick up and stuff.
True.
I think the amount of people that are actually still playing Overwatch, like, legitimately, like, every day is probably pretty low now. Let's see, moving on. There's a Terra and PUBG crossover event that starts in March. This is super weird, because Terra is, like,
Weird.
a Japanese-inspired MMO RPG,
Yeah.
and PUBG is PUBG. And so you're going to be actually be able to earn PUBG rewards in Terra.
Yeah, it's strange.
That's-
if you're out
This
playing
seems like
Terra,
a really
I
weird
guess,
crossover. It's just, this kind of just came out of the blue.
Very
It's
strange.
super weird.
Very, very strange.
Let's see.
Then,
Assassin's
Nintendo Switch
Creed.
Online service to launch in Hong Kong and South Korea this spring.
There you
So
go.
if you think you're good at Smash now, just wait until spring. You're gonna get railed by every South Korean.
Yo,
kid there
those
is.
South Koreans can play.
They're gonna destroy everybody. I'm telling you right now.
I'm just gonna sell my Switch now, dude. I'm not playing online anymore.
And then we got some new news. New news.
News.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey New Game Plus goes live next week with 1.14 patch update. So
Let's go.
hey, we're still playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. A little bit more replayability
that.
for you.
Moving on. We
got
got some
some
hot Steam deals.
Super
this week.
exciting deals,
Guys,
actually.
there's some.
There's a ton
these
of
are,
deals,
these are
actually,
some
for
of the
you
ones that
guys.
I picked out off of Steam. These are some hot deals with some hot games. I highly recommend it. Dying Light, the standard edition, is $13.59. Dying
Awesome
Light
game.
is a great game. It's super
Like it.
super
Really
fun. And I think I love most about the game. The developers love the game. They're still they're still updating it. Still. And it's like it's mostly a first person / co-op
Came out 4 years ago, by the way.
a co-op,
so.
like zombie game. If you liked Dead Rising, you'll like this more because
Way more.
No, not Dead Rising, Dead Island. If you like Dead Island, you'll like this more because this is awesome. you liked that ninja game. I forgot what it's
Shadow
called.
Warrior?
Shadow Warrior.
It's a lot like this.
You need to play
Shadow
this
Warrior.
game, dude. You'll love it. So, highly recommend getting that. It's a freaking steal. Going on, Ghost Recon Wildlands. Our buddy over here played that a lot. The standard edition is going to be $17.49.
That's a
What
good
do you
deal.
think? You think that's a good deal? I think it's
That's a great deal. I paid $20 for it.
Yeah.
That's
And
still a good
You
deal.
played a bunch.
up to now, if you're PC, and this is on Steam, so it's for PC.
Yeah.
If you have the hardware, it's still
It's
the most beautiful game that
it's
I've played.
gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Gameplay gets kind of repetitive after a while, but as far as the scenery, I mean, me and Rambo, I am
Yeah.
Rambo,
Yeah.
and Rambo's brother, we're just driving around finding places to take selfies off of. Hey, let's go selfie. Let's go. It's like, yeah. Hold on, let me put my bandana on. All right, do it again. Yeah.
Online gaming.
That's how beautiful the game
That's
is.
what online
It's a
gaming is
beautiful game.
now.
Nice.
Pick that up. I would recommend that. Ghost Recon Wildlands, good game. $17.49.
It is gonna tax your video card. You need to put a badass video card in there.
All right, you heard it from the man.
See, Epic Game Store deals.
Actually,
Timbleweed Park?
Crazy told us about this, so this credit to him for finding this deal.
What's Timbleweed Park?
I don't know,
Well,
but it's free until the 7th on Epic Game Store, so check it out.
Sorry.
And then Slime Rancher is coming after Thimbleweed Park. So
Pixie's asking, what do you guys think of the Fortnite World Cup? I think it's great, man.
yeah, I think it's a good idea.
I think it's the
promotes,
next.
it's promoting esports.
Esports is. I just like to see esports
Yeah.
grow. I think
then,
it's really awesome.
What else we got going on here? Oh, some dope games right now coming to Game Pass right here. Batman: Return to Arkham, cool. Disney's Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two, no idea what that game is. And then Headlander. Did I read that right?
Whatever
Yes,
that
I
is.
did.
Whatever that is.
Don't know what that is. Also, so those games I just listed are coming February 21st, so they're out now on Game Pass.
But Batman though. That Batman.
That's
game.
awesome. Awesome game.
That Batman game though.
The Walking Dead Season 2 and Alien Isolation are coming to Game Pass the 28th of this month. So you can get even more games this month for Game Pass. Really killing it, Xbox with Game Pass right here.
Not too bad.
Then we got even more games.
On Games with Gold. Deals live this week. Listed below, we have Destiny 2 Forsaken. That is the
Third
expansion,
Third major expansion.
which is $20. I believe it was
That's
originally
fair.
$40.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which is asinine. It's a DLC. Jesus Christ.
I know.
This is like the game in that DLC. You're spending $100. Like,
It's
ridiculous. Red Dead Redemption 2 actually gave you $40.
That's
$40.19. I think that's a good deal. You probably won't be able to get it much cheaper,
Nah.
at least for a while.
Nah.
Madden NFL 19, $15. That's
whatever.
Sports game. Here it is.
A lot of the Lego games.
A lot of Lego games, $10 to $15. Lego games are super fun. Especially if you have you want to try to play a game with like your girlfriend or like your little
Or your
cousin
kid.
or whatever. It's just a fun, cute little game to play with somebody who may not be super big into games.
It's a great
because
entryway
It's a
for
very
gaming,
easy.
too.
Yeah, it's a very easy game to get into for someone who doesn't particularly like video games.
Yo, you know what? I think Lego lost its luster.
What you mean, like the actual
brand,
physical
the
one?
brand, the
Nah,
brand Lego.
whack.
Still massive.
Too much, man. Like
love
Lego
Lego.
Ninjago, Lego Movie, Lego Fortnite, Lego games. Too much.
You think Lego is
It's
just
too
kind of
much.
like whoring themselves out right now? Doesn't mean
It's
anything.
Star Wars effect, man. It's just too much,
Pouring
bro.
themselves out.
That's
Too
the
much.
Star Wars effect is.
I think there's a Star Wars Lego too, man. It's just too much.
Oh no! Excuse. The Star Wars Legos have been a thing for a long time.
Very
I
long.
used to build I had the Millennium Falcon. I had the big old sand crawler that they have
Yeah,
on
man, they're
Tatooine
cool.
and stuff. I had the what's it called, the big slug guy. I forgot his name from the
Jabba the Hutt?
Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba
Yeah, I
the
had Jabba's like thing with the whole scene with
slug
the.
guy.
With the
Can I do
with
an
the
off video
pigs,
game rant just
yeah.
on Lego?
Okay.
Okay, back when I was younger, you'd buy a bucket of Legos, and they would be just rectangles and squares and whatnot.
And
And,
then you
your
just-
imagination would allow you to build whatever you want.
We've advanced.
Okay, today you can only build what the box shows. They don't. It's so specific. It's so specialized. Each of the pieces.
Maybe don't get the box set. Get the whatever bin set. Just get like a set.
I don't know that you can buy that anymore.
You can't just get
Actual
vanilla
set.
ass Legos.
I don't. They don't sell at Walmart.
There's a Lego store in Disney Springs.
So I gotta go.
I guess you gotta
try to
get some
find
Lego
parking for
logs
an
out
hour
of it.
just to get a regular Lego
Oh, it
set.
does not take
bro.
that long to park at
Yeah,
Disney
it does,
Springs.
but-
No, it doesn't. They have a lot of parking there. Well, I wholeheartedly disagree about the Lego thing.
I totally agree.
I love Legos, except for
I agree with me.
Except for the
My opinion is right because I say so.
the Ninjago thing. That's kind of dumb, but everything else is off. What's the
Another deal that really want
wait.
to show you guys
we
here.
did miss the Slime Rancher thing. I do want to say that because Slime
No,
Rancher
I said
is
that.
actually a really fun game. Oh, you did say it?
Yeah, I mentioned it.
Oh, okay. No, my bad.
So 12 months PlayStation Plus subscription will get you Rainbow Six Siege for free until
Dude.
March. What did I write down?
3rd.
That's awesome, especially if you're trying to re-up. And then this is something I just found at like 10:30 this morning. PS4 controllers on sale at Walmart for $47. Hey, that's pretty good. They're usually $60, so save a little money there. All right, we wanna talk about these rumors? These
rumors.
fat rumors.
These rumors. We got lots of rumors today, ladies and gentlemen. The Xbox Lockhart Anaconda is to be revealed at E3 with the release of 2020, allegedly. Xbox Lockhart specs. Take all this with a grain of salt, folks. The CPU, we have custom 8 cores, 16 Zen Threads
Nice,
2.
nice.
GPU, we got a custom Navi 4 Plus teraflops.
4 plus nice.
We got RAM, we got 12 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory.
That's high-end memory.
Very
high-end.
that sounds quite impressive.
A lot of letters and numbers there.
I'm
Sounds
just
good.
reading off what's displayed here. I do know what a 1 terabyte hard drive is, though, and I know that's a lot. There's a 1 terabyte.
I know this is many.
This is a lot of things. So we got 1 terabyte NVMe 1 plus GB.
It's a high-end hard drive.
SSD hard. It's a dope hard drive. It does things gooder. I don't know what to say.
So basically,
This is the kind of stuff that stumps me when it comes to this. I got nothing to add. I'm sorry, I'm not a tech
the
guy.
Anaconda specs are the same, just beefier. They're just beefier. It's a beefier machine. So we got
Chunky.
this. It's the same processor basically. It's got 3 times the GPU power of Lockhart, which is insane. First of all, it's got a little bit more memory, 16 instead of 12, so a little bit better there, and it's got the same hard drive. So basically, it's just a beefier, bigger system. That's it. I bet you. I'm making this prediction right now. Anaconda is going to cost.
Okay.
Anaconda's going to cost $600. Lockhart's going to cost no more than $300.
No more than 300.
That's what I'm saying to you guys
That's
now.
your hot take right now.
Yup.
Now, Kilo says 1 terabyte is, it's okay these days. Just to give you perspective of how much 1 terabyte is, right now our stream we're recording, and it's only at 1080. It's not even a 4K resolution.
Mm-hmm.
So with our audio and our video, we're already at 1.5 gigs.
Okay.
So we can only have 1,000 of these videos. Nothing else.
Only 1,000.
Only 1,000 of these videos.
Only 1,000. That's fine.
But,
I think we'll be all right.
Let's see. We have a really exciting rumor, but I'll leave that actually until you
Yoda
ask.
Bite. Did you make that up? Is that a real thing?
I've never heard of Yoda Bite. What is that? Is that like a Star Wars?
What?
Yota Bite.
Is that a Star Wars?
Is that
Is that
real
like
thing?
food?
No, I think that's supposed to be above a terabyte.
I thought it was
1,000
no. It's
terabytes.
terabyte, etabyte, zettabyte. Oh, I thought it was terabyte, etabyte, zettabyte, petabyte, and then maybe that one. I thought.
So that's a real thing, Yoda Bite?
I don't know. I have no idea. I just stopped after etabyte because that's like 10 to the goddamn like 20th. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
if that was a joke, I'm sorry, I don't get it.
but we have other rumors moving on.
Other rumors moving on at the
Wanna do
Microsoft.
Alien? No,
Yeah,
do Alien, and then we'll do Microsoft at the end.
You guys know the Alien Isolation horror survival game that came out like 2 years ago. Actually,
Reviewed well.
And it did well. It did well as a horror game. Allegedly, an animated series based off of the story from Alien Isolation is going to be in the works. So
Cool.
that'd be cool. We'll see about that.
I'd be about it.
We don't know anything about who is allegedly going to be the director or producer or animator or anything.
True.
So who's cool? But you know, if it was
be
anything
down.
like
I'd be down.
like the Castlevania series, I think it's gonna be lit. I think it's gonna be quite cool, especially since we haven't got like legit, not gaming related alien stuff
That's
in a
true.
while.
That's true.
So
I'm
excited.
down. I'm down for it.
10 to the 12. 10 to the 12
10 or 12?
terabytes
That's a lot of zeros. there.
Holy crap!
is a Yoda Bite.
Wow.
That's a lot of zeros. Let's see.
What else we got?
Yeah.
The fat rumor
yeah.
about
About Microsoft.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, about the canceled Xbox exclusive Scalebound.
Oh
coming
yeah.
to Nintendo Switch.
Yep.
This is dope because I want to play this game.
This would be cool. Yeah, I don't know if you guys recall, years ago there was a game that was supposed to be released for the Xbox One called Scalebound. It was some kind of like a RPG fighter beat 'em up adventure style game where you played as a dude that has a dragon and you and dragon go fight guys, and it looked super cool. But
That's it.
then
That's all. That sold me.
There's a
That's
game.
it.
There's a cinematic trailer. There's gameplay trailers, and then the game got axed for apparently different creative differences, and that was last we heard of it. And then it surfaced up this week that the canceled game supposedly will be making a appearance to the Switch.
As an exclusive.
It's an
on the Switch.
exclusive to the Switch, which
Very
would be
interesting.
super cool.
Very, very interesting.
Like I've said previously, the Switch is kind of missing out on some more mature games. You know, like not everyone wants to play Mario Party and
Nintendo
Overcooked.
platform.
So this could potentially be pretty cool. Let's see.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and 3 remastered, included with the launch of Modern Warfare 4. Now, this sounds good. It's not going to be good because Activision is a bunch of garbage-ass people.
Yeah, they're not
So basically, what's going to happen is, this is my prediction right now. If these two come out with Modern Warfare 4, it's going to be
premium
either
edition.
single player only or multiplayer only, and it's going to be retroactively. Microtransactions are going to be retroactively added into a remaster of an old game. I guarantee you, which is garbage.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
All right, next thing. Oh, you want to talk about
Oh
Overkill?
yeah.
Sad news.
So you guys
Sad
maybe
news.
heard of the Walking Dead game, Overkill's The Walking Dead. It looked really good leading up to release date. I knew a lot of people, a couple people in the office were excited about it. It looked like a really cool, like first-person shooter zombie survival game based off of The Walking Dead. It did not do well at all. It completely tanked. And this is on the PC version. It hasn't actually been released to consoles yet, and it may actually not be released to consoles at all because it was so bad. So that is that's ugly. Yeah, they can't even release the game to all the consoles because they're not even confident enough people are going to buy it to warrant the production costs.
That's really bad.
So that sucks. But you know, I hope you learned your lesson. Overkill, make a better game. Sorry. Moving
So
on.
there's two more rumors here. We're kind of short on time. You guys want to quickly mention them? Or
Yeah,
kinda...
just shotgun them real
All right,
quick.
so
What you got?
Samsung is partnering with Valve to stream Steam games from your PC to your S10 line of phones, which is coming out next.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
That's pretty
Very
cool.
nice. I have an iPhone though. So that's
Very cool.
You said 2. There was another one.
Oh, there is
And
another
the
one.
Microsoft one.
Microsoft is working on an Xbox app, Game Pass, and possible xCloud for a Nintendo Switch.
xCloud.
So this is crazy rumor territory here. So Microsoft rumored to bring more software to Switch, even their first-party games to Switch within Xbox Game Pass. So kind of just how you have Xbox Game Pass on PC, it'd be the same thing just on Switch.
Nice.
That would be insane.
Dude, Xbox is making some moves. Man.
They are,
They're
man.
doing some interesting
So
things
this
right now.
actually has some credence because Game Informer also backed this up. So and they don't usually put
They
themselves out there.
They do their research. They're too
So
big.
this is
to
super
mess up.
exciting.
I got one. I got a rumor.
Okay.
I contribute to the rumor mill.
All right. What you got?
I saw it on Reddit
Okay.
like a few seconds ago.
Okay.
Okay.
And
GTA 6, baby.
yeah.
Not any more than that.
just GTA 6.
GTA 6. That's
All right.
what I'm
GTA
saying.
6. You heard it here,
GTA
folks. you heard it here first.
Released sometime in the future.
Released eventually.
No, they're hiring. They already put.
They are hiring.
Yeah, they're
There's-
hiring.
They,
for
what?
developers.
Some because sometimes people will find their
What
job
year is it?
listings.
2019? Okay.
Next
was-
year,
because
GTA
we actually-
6.
They actually
2020
just, I don't know about that.
2021, 2022.
Because I saw an article like
It'll be
last
fun.
week where basically they asked the one of the directors over there at Rockstar, and they were just like, yeah, we're gonna keep supporting GTA 5 until it's dead.
Mhm.
Yep.
So I mean, maybe they're expanding. Maybe they're trying
The
to
first-
run two
the
GTA
first,
games at
uh,
once. Who knows?
The first glimpse you'll see of GTA 6 will be in GTA 5 in their online mode because they will start. They did this with Red Dead. They'll start being like, "Oh, hey, get this item. This will help. This will give you credits in the next game." So GTA players, GTA 5 players online, look for that because that I think will be the first premonitions of GTA 6.
I think the release cycle for GTA 6 will be like a TikTok. It won't because GTA 5 was such a big leap that they're going to use most of that meat for GTA 6. So it won't be that big of a gap when it releases. That's just my guess. It won't be that much different from GTA 5. That's my
I wonder
prediction.
if they'll try to break the mold a little bit with GTA because it seems like it's
I
always
heard there's
been
gonna be.
like-
I heard it's gonna take place in Miami and have
wonder-
a female character
I
as
think
one of the
it'd be,
leads.
I think it'd be cool if they
Which is
did
cool.
more of like a mid to early 1900s gangster, you know,
like LA
Oh, a
Noir,
different time.
like LA Noir.
like LA Noir, like Al Capone, you know, like something like that. I think that'd be
True.
like
That'd be interesting.
that era. I think that would be really interesting because you know it seems like right now it's kind of the same thing. You know, it's kind of like the
modern day.
you know the modern day. You know, like
Blow everything
like
up.
the gangs and gang
Yeah,
wars and
true,
stuff
true.
like that. You know, but like
I meant to ask you
back
guys.
to the gangsters.
Is there a game that's like a drug trafficking simulator, like where you gotta set up your supply lines, your mules, your. Does this game not exist?
I'm sure it exists.
This is very specific.
That's a very specific question.
You got
the
plans or
closest thing I can
something?
think of.
Like you can decide to build
So, like-
tunnels, or you could smuggle them in semis, or you can fly
so
them
like Jurassic
over.
World Evolution, but drugs.
But drug running, yeah, like just like or just.
I don't. Not to my knowledge. You can look it up on Steam.
I don't know, like you start with
Drug
like
simulator.
first you take over Orlando, and then next Tampa,
Actually, yeah.
then Miami. I mean that'd be a pretty
It's
cool
gonna be the
game.
next Sims game. It's gonna be Sims 7, Drug Runners.
Drug runners. Perfect, dude. All right. Well,
All right.
we're running a little late today.
Yeah, we're on mad late today.
So, and I think
that's
we're
all we
all
had
running
actually.
lunch.
I think that's everything.
That is everything.
I think we're all wrapped up.
So remember, if you guys wanna maybe shoot us some topics or ask us anything, our Discord's always open.
Yep. Yeah, y'all know who it is. Thanks for dropping in. Remember to check us out on fpsguys.com. Follow us on social media. Click those notification bells. Click those subscribe buttons. Hop in our Discord. Say hello. We love you. Remember, play games and have a
Play
great week.
games.
Play
Peace
games.
out.
Have a good one.